Oh my god, I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure I'm gonna survive this. If I die, like, bury me with my money.
Just don't bury him with the Duke.
Yeah, you bury me with him. I swear to God, I will haunt
Who's
you.
also going to die.
I feel like the Duke probably won't make it into the ground.
You realize, by the way, that because you killed and robbed the place, you could have unelectrified those things if you had bothered to pick up the little thing that he had.
Yeah, but then, you know.
Oh my god, are you gonna ride that carriage?
No.
Oh.
Nobody rides the carriage.
Oh, okay.
I rode the carriage the first time I played this game.
Me too. Yay! Whirlwind.
Well, okay. One guy clearly didn't get over the barrier. That's
Most of the other guy did, but not his head. I'll tell you that right now.
that's whirlwind. It's smear wind.
I do miss swimming.
This was
actually.
still my crowning achievement.
Didn't know that.
Stab the man. Wait, no, just throw the man. You're gonna be good at swimming again, home slice.
It's honestly a genuine miracle he did not actually. It's honestly a miracle that like that other guy just turned at the time he did, just to not notice.
Yeah, seriously. If this was my playthrough, that would have been some bullshit that I figured out through like doing this nonsense for an hour. In your case, it was just blind frickin' luck, and I'm positive of that.
I mean, it's a good strategy for me.
Oh,
Maybe not for you.
This is cool.
I swear to Christ.
Damn, you entering in style.
Yeah, no, like she's entering like a tightrope walker.
And then she's gonna go off like a bomb.
Do you reckon when she runs along lines like that, like Emily has to fight the urge to do the Naruto arms?
Honestly, if I had balance that good, I would do the Naruto arms just to show off.
You wouldn't be showing off any semblance of coolness. Oh no!
Well, that's
Don't hide their faces.
the end of you.
Wow, she was really not concerned that the man she loved just got violently like throat cut right in front of her. She's like, "Hey,
She was
that's
trying
kind
to
of
stand
shady
up,
what you're
okay?
doing there, wearing a mask and killing people."
She hadn't quite processed it yet.
As long as it's not me, I don't care. It's never any fun.
Never any fun.
Me.
Well,
Jesus. That dude also could not care less. You see, when I break these constellations, people look at me and cause a ruckus. Swear to Christ.
stop saying constellations.
I'm gonna say it because it's an appropriate game design term.
Yeah, it's an arrangement of stars.
You're inappropriate.
That is the first time in my life anybody has called me appropriate.
I think I said you're inappropriate.
Wait, what?
No,
okay, then that is
What is even going on anymore?
like a parallel jump.
So my plan didn't
Weird.
work.
People are arriving.
Just...
Clean
and then they're
that up,
departing,
maid.
You know, with the bony man with the scythe.
These guards are all just standing around looking real.
Oops.
Like, have they not been
They
guarding
are
long? Is this
like-
their first day? Are we just like getting like an entire
They are
week
like-
of first days?
You know, they're like a basic teenage girl in that they literally can't even.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh clockwork soldiers.
Jin dude.
Get 'em, lads. Oh,
Oh man, doppelganger.
it's time to doppelpopple.
Double. Look
This is
at
gonna
me.
be good.
Oops. Zap.
Wow, that is.
Savage.
Yes!
There's gonna one day just be someone who worked on Dishonored 2 who is going to see that and just pump their fist because that was genius.
Oh my god. I know one gentleman who works at Arcane, who's on the Something Awful forums. For the sake of his privacy, I'm not going to name him, but I have not linked a damn thing of what we did. I'm going to link that one because he's gonna get a kick out of that, I'm sure.
Speaking of,
I can't believe
that was Doppelganger's revenge. That
you Listen, if you're gonna link him to that, you also have to link him to the meat cannon.
The meat cannon was also pretty brilliant. I will have to do that too. I'll just get him a bunch of highlights out after we have all of our videos up.
Sporting,
actually,
The bad thing was
sporting
I was-
yourself so that you can play.
Jesus, man.
I thought I read somewhere that it would work.
Oh,
And it clearly
my
didn't.
god!
Well, science disproven.
Oh no, we're seeing
Oh my
how the
God.
hamburgers are made. This is terrible.
It's so brilliant to see this in the moment rather than
You
just
really want to
just
kill that
making
maid, don't
outtakes
you?
the way I
Like,
do.
oh, here we go.
You have to bring the maid to you.
Well, I mean, she's attuned to that, so yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good way of
it's
handling it.
alright.
Can you
I mean, if you don't like killing,
Can you drop it? Oh, okay. I was wondering if you could like throw that at your feet.
you
and
would
murder her
also
that
die.
way. Well,
You could do that.
not that it matters because she did a sick flip.
Sweet kick flip. Bam.
What?
What? Shit? Dang? Cuss? He just sort of just explodes into the
Jesus,
dining area.
Mary
There's so much
God.
shouting.
Eviscerates a guard on the way.
Whirlwind.
This is one of those times I wish more games had like a feature of just being able to plant a camera somewhere and record like a specific area, because that would have looked hella cool. Like this entire dining feature just getting
Right?
interrupted
Yeah,
and then
like,
like
if only
Emily.
I had
we need
any
more-
idea what I was doing at any point in that period.
Does not matter.
You-
You
I
still look
She's just
amazing.
mashing buttons.
Yeah, look. Sometimes the best things you do are the most accidental things you do.
That's like when I play the
Yes, Blake Assault, bitch.
That's like when I play the Batman
All I
games.
ever
I'm
hear
like,
when that
XX,
gets done is Liu
triangle,
Kang's
triangle,
kick.
square, circle, triangle, XX, and Batman's like, I'm perfect.
What? Like there was this one when Arkham Asylum was new. I did this one how to on that where like people weren't quite grokking the free flow combat, and it basically boiled down to that. It's just like follow these like 3 rules, and Batman will be like, I'm perfect. Dude, she is a real big fan of murdering kidneys.
I'm perfect, except for the fact my parents are dead.
We're getting somewhere.
Now I got it somewhere. I'm gonna rape you.
The lady's out
I
of
can't
here.
believe you interrupted our game of stickball.
Can't believe you interrupted
What?
my game of rape.
Yeah, I was about to say that didn't seem right.
Oh, there she goes.
It's
Hey, what are you
No one-
doing here?
even the
We
rat
were
gets
in
in
here.
trouble.
What are you
We've all had them.
doing?
It's 2 Tesla coils ago.
Whoa.
I'm sure I saw blood come off of him the first time. Like he
I
had no
think
right
that
to be
was
going.
chair stuffing.
Yeah, maybe it was chair stuff.
That dude was the T-1000.
Oh.
Okay, dude.
I always love it when they just hit their heads on things as they sail through the air.
Bonk.
You just imagine the stars going in front of their eyes.
We're still in Emily's blood origin, which I really appreciate.
I really appreciate that dude, that there's like everything that's going on, all of this murder, all of this death, and that dude is taking the time to slowly close the goddamn door.
Hold on a second. I just wanna make sure I got no escape route. Oh shit!
Boom time. Time for boom booms.
Oh.
And speaking of Batman, just Emily like carrying this just reminds me of like Adam West Batman carrying the bomb.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Other days you can, though. Works out just well.
Other days you can, and those are better days, actually.
All right, so how are we gonna get around this coil?
Just go over.
Does it matter?
Are we going to
failed
get around
it,
this
You
we're
just
gonna
coil?
go
stab through it.
over. Like that.
That was...
Rats.
Oh.
It's like I can't go over there,
Hey, lady!
so I'm bringing
doing?
the maid to me.
You know, one of the only like
That's not gonna
non-lethal
work.
usages
Okay.
for devouring swarm that I've ever run into is you can use it in the case of a Tesla coil like this to basically run the Tesla coil out of fuel and just denature it that way. Denature, that's a bad word for
We should
it.
probably, like,
Disable
I
it
know
that
there's
way.
someone out there who's just, like, really annoyed we're not calling them, like, Sokolov coils or something.
Yeah, well, whatever.
There.
I can't help it.
I see what
my
they
red
are.
alert, my red alert 2 just comes out. Nah, bug that. Why would you ever call them their actual legitimate
They're
name?
called arc pylons, yes, but I don't care.
I don't care.
It's a terrible name.
I don't care about your name.
I should have just called them Tesla coils. Oh, here we go again.
Oh,
Bye, Emily. Bye,
here it
Emily.
goes.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
They're learning! Now, what's happened is I'm guessing he saw the clone Emily and went up to get her, but she was going down, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, they just sort of clipped past each other
Yeah.
in the air.
And then he
I
blew up.
love my favorite part of the whole Emily doppelganger thing, though, is the fact that it's the shove of having the thing planted on him that makes him topple.
The doppelganger just sort of staggers backward, is just like Mistress, why? Why would you do this to
normally
me?
you
And you
shove
just like
them
shut
and
down.
toss her.
We always hurt the ones we love. Oh man.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're using him to disable the arc pylon. See, I used the correct word here.
What's that?
It's
That
an
would be
arc
funny if
pylon.
even guards can't get in there.
What's an arc pylon?
No way in here.
All I see is the Tesla coil.
And now throw the whale oil at him. Oh.
And see, the funny part is he would have been like, "Oh my god, I given birth to a princess!"
This must lead to the Duke's vault.
And honestly, with what we saw earlier on, that wouldn't even be that weird.
Fairly commonplace. Alright, well. Still a whole
Just like,
whole
this
bunch
might be
more
worth a
floors
drink
left
at
to
the-
kill.
at the bar.
That dome is surprisingly
How
ugly
have
for this
they not
mansion.
heard the gunshots and other
They don't
explosions?
care. They're
They're rich,
You don't even-
okay? This is like that one episode of the Boondocks. No matter what happens, they're just gonna keep applauding.
I think though that on the Duke's balcony, he's got like a gun and like some stuff that he shoots at up there. So maybe they're used to hearing guns.
Her face.
Well, yes, I can fight that.
They can't fight the wind, and that dude now has a grenade on his hand. I love you all for how we just let that happen.
Oh my
We
god.
were all quiet and just let that happen.
Some moments of artistry just deserve to be appreciated.
Impressive.
Torso! Oh. Torso wants to help.
Yeah, win them all.
Man, you hate throats more than the Raid.
I don't get it.
Did you ever see that one
No.
movie, The Raid?
That's
Oh
why I
my
don't
God.
get it.
That movie hates throats, man.
That's it.
And also The Raid 2. The Raid 2 also hates throats.
Everybody.
Wasn't it really good
in-
South Korean?
in-
I just remember being good in South Korean in an action movie.
Yeah, that's more or less what it is. An incredibly violent action movie that was South Korea.
And takes place
course, now
entirely
you're
in
eating
one
kidneys.
building.
I hate all organs equally, cool guy.
I'm sitting here wondering exactly how many of these rooms you're even going to bother picking up. Hey,
Oh,
dude.
it's a fake Duke.
Your soft life is over, decoy.
Dude,
Well,
I
cool.
wonder how you're able to figure out it's the decoy just by snapping his neck.
How come he didn't
It's different
dissolve?
animation.
Because he didn't fight back, I presume.
I'm in a blood rage, but I'm gonna read this book.
Some light, light mad reading.
The
The
night
door-
mid murder snacks.
The door to learning is never shut.
Come on, we've all eaten angry at some point.
I have, in fact, eaten. I've eaten angry in the last week, so there's that.
Yeah.
Eating angry actually calmed me down, so it was a good thing for me. Now, I don't imagine that it'll help anybody in here because, yeah.
I love that. She's just like, what the fuck ever. Just do it. I don't care.
I maintain that Huey Freeman's discovery about the nature of rich people in the Boondocks remains incredibly relevant in this. It doesn't matter what's going on. They don't care about anything. They're rich. No matter what happens, they're just gonna keep applauding. Emily comes in, stabs 18 people, and like literally rips the throat out of another one with her teeth. Everybody applauds, and Huey just points at her and says, "See?
Rich people, man."
Rich people.
Guess they do like seeing the rich get eaten. I don't know. That worked better in my head.
See, this elevator pisses me off because it doesn't go down to the basement. I was trying to route it, and it actually would have made my life a shitload easier if it could have just gone
But
down
there
to the
isn't
basement.
a basement there.
That's why it doesn't.
But it doesn't. Hello, officer.
And again, the Duke just turns away at just the right moment.
What the hell is wrong with
This
you?
must be the key to the Duke's vault.
Stick it in his butt.
Never-ending paperwork.
How did you not see this?
Yes, hi, hello.
She's the crown. Fire at will. Kill the assassin. We'll paint your father's statue red with your.
Oh, that big mistake. You called out Daddy.
Forward now.
Down with the Duke.
I hate lungs.
That achievement was worth it. Well done, Rose.
Well, I did everyone non-lethal the first time.
Mm-hmm. Now to sleep in his bed.
I don't think I could sleep in that bed. Though, like, I would just feel way too.
Oh, you ain't going home, friend. You ain't going home at all.
You mean the big bed? That bed ain't for
I
sleeping.
like how the opening strike was directed directly at that guard's balls.
I want
Oh,
that
it's
back.
on the upside, though. At the very least, there's a body for him to get buried. Everybody else
That's
is
fair.
getting the ash treatment.
A closed casket funerals are more tasteful, anyways.
Just throw him in the
They
ocean.
said they saved on the cremation costs.
They're not even going to be able to like sweep up any of those people with a with a dustpan and brush. It's so
Because
little
all
of the
the
Hey,
way.
minions
man,
will be
at
dead.
least Emily is saving Thanos some work when you know the Infinity War happens in this particular
We're really doing the Infinity
We're
War
reaching
memes now.
Yeah. What if she murdered the half of people that would get to live? There's just
It'd be
nobody.
beautiful.
Well,
or something.
then-
Just Thanos arrives and just looks around, folds his arms, and go, "My work here is done." But you didn't do it. My work here is done.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, cool. I'm glad somebody got the feeling of my bullshit ideology before I even showed up.
You know, I'm just gonna say the best Infinity War moment Thanos like from the comic books is when he like took Silver Surfer to another planet and was like, "Hey, by the way, you were carried in microbes, so you've just like killed half the planet with disease."
Get owned. Like, if we're gonna talk about the comic books, it's completely different. I was more of talking about the movie
yeah.
continuity, where he wasn't trying to kill half of the universe just so he could bone death.
Let's not talk
Are
about
we
it
still
at
sure
all.
This is literally a plot point in the comics, by the way.
Hey, look, he really likes his Lady Death. It's fine.
And then his Lady Death likes Deadpool.
Let's. That's only because he's interesting. Once he can actually die, she's
Oh
listening to
shit!
this.
Oh shit, dude! Yes, Rose, that owned.
My arms! Oh no!
And now he's just gonna.
Oh, come on. You can do it, Rose.
There we go.
You can do it. There you go.
Nailed it.
Just gonna explode.
Boom.
That was. I am kissing my lips like a master chef right now.
Kissing your
He's
lips?
just
Kissing
going,
my fingers.
Thing Ashworth
My
made to
fingers.
hold Delilah's
Whatever.
spirit.
Screw you.
I'm sprinkling salt like that guy.
Seems
Right
like all of us
now.
have listened to the thing, but none of us have actually gotten the a comment that actually like would imply that they know what significance is.
And yes, love. All drowning in the blood you spill. I knew this world. Delilah Copperspoon. Your mates. But the world seems strange. Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world? I am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state? This is it. Release me from this dead vessel, free of this poisoned world, and trap Delilah's spirit.
Do it. You were all I ever wanted.
Let me go. I've seen too much of this world. There is blood on your hands.
I did it for you. To keep your throne. For your legacy.
My daughter, you are becoming everything I fought against. I love you, but let me go. So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back to her. The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains. I wonder if it was even really alive.
Oh man, there's gonna be two dudes over here, and you're gonna stab the shit out of them. I'm looking forward to. Oh
Grenade!
shit! You're gonna do one better.
Just checking something.
Just checking
We
something.
call that the Dunwall
Wait.
kiss.
Did
Then
they
we,
fall over and die before the explosion?
we call this the
Yes, they did.
Dunwall spank.
Oh,
There are so
man.
many weird mysteries in this game.
Well, I think everybody in this level's dead now.
Dead enough
If
at
they're
least.
not, they better pretend like they are.
I think you got the
Oh!
balcony guards to go.
What is wrong with you, dude? I literally just told you, pretend like you're dead.
I was a little more worried by what sounded like a piece of a body part clipping into
It
clipping into the wall there.
I mean, clipping into the wall, her model.
Yeah. Boom. Thump.
God damn it, dude. I tried to
think you
save
got
you. I tried to shout through the screen.
balcony guard.
It worked in all of my horror movies, okay?
I was about to say, that's it, we've become a horror movie protagonist.
Antagonist?
I don't know, like,
Yes, we are totally Jason. We are totally Jason here. Like, Emily is a female Jason Voorhees at this point.
just do it, activate the alarm, bring more coming. I'm surprised none of us ever did that.
You're not gonna address your adoring
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't been
fans?
doing that the whole time.
No, this Emily. Emily out.
People of Karnaca, this is your rightful ruler, Empress Emily.
There's someone else I gotta stab. I'll be right back, guys.
I came here to Karnaca, the jewel of the south, with one purpose in mind: to depose the Duke of Serkonos, to make him pay for his treason against me, but also for his crimes against you, the people of this great nation. I am your Empress, but my father is Serkonan, and your blood flows through my veins. I will leave you now and return to Dunwall, but know this: Duke Luca Abel is dead. My hope is to resolve this crisis and establish a new ruler here in Serkonos with haste, causing as little disruption as possible.
And that's why
I bid you
everybody had to
farewell
die.
and ask you to maintain
It'll be my
faith
dad.
and loyalty. I will address you again
Nepotism.
soon.
Who? Who the fuck do you think?
I don't think this guy was ever
This
gonna.
This gormless asshole. Oh, man.
There's still someone out there.
With the Dukes. Rick Spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
I thought you killed those guys.
Oh, Lord. That was efficient.
Still got the underground biddy to go and the officer's room.
Yeah, that's if she cares to grab these runes. Remember,
I'm
like
guessing
this is
no.
like I have to keep
No,
reminding
okay.
myself of this
Time to
because
go.
she's not
Party's
gonna give
over.
a shit. This is New Game Plus. She doesn't care. Like this must be a very liberating feeling for you, Rose.
It's fun to play New Game Plus, and I recommend that everybody.
I figured you might say that.
I figure if the NBN ever gets put in my area, that's probably what I'll do. I'll just stream myself doing a New Game Plus run of this game.
Man, I need you to have fiber because I can't keep the streaming habit on our channel up on my own. I work too much.
What's up, homegirl?
Is that it? The fall of Karnak.
You know it.
Is dead. Long live whatever comes next.
Holy crap! She doesn't even give a shit.
Poor Dunwall.
Yes, at long last.
Time to kill us.
We're
with
definitely the villain
Delilah.
in this story. At this point, I think it's pretty.
No,
unquestionable.
Delilah is still the villain of the story. I'm sorry.
It's still villain of the story, but at this point, it's two villains going up against one
82
of
people.
Total
I
killed
mean,
82.
Might have a bigger body count than Delilah
Does
at
not
this
have
point.
like, wait for the next for episode 9. She doesn't have a bigger body count.